Flosstube, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela and this is Flosstube number 19, and I just want to say first and foremost a massive thank you to everybody who has liked and commented on my previous video. It really does mean a lot to me that you take the time to reach out to me, and if you have been with me since my earlier Flosstube videos, welcome back, and if you are new to my channel, then welcome to my cross-stitching journey as I show you all really what I work on each week. I absolutely love cross-stitch and I wish I could do it as a job. I don't know if anybody else feels like that, but yeah, so welcome and thank you to everybody, like I say, who's reached out to me. If you would like to reach out, then my Instagram and my email address will be below, so you can contact me that way as well. I do love hearing from you. I know many of you have started the pieces that I show in my videos, and even if you're not starting on the same pieces, I still love to hear from you because it's such an amazing community that we have. So it's really lovely to see everybody's progress on whatever you're stitching, really. So in the UK, we are currently in a 4-week lockdown. And in my day job, that has meant a lot more admin. So that's why I'm a little bit behind again on getting this video out. But I will catch up to my normal day, probably by the end of the month, because today is Sunday and I normally get my videos out on a Tuesday, so I might not get much stitching done between now and Tuesday, but I will catch up to a Tuesday eventually. So apologies if you've been waiting patiently since Tuesday. It really has just been a bit of a crazy week this week. However, I still have got some stitching in, as you will hear shortly. But first of all, I just want to answer a question that I was asked about how I grid my fabric. Well, when I found Heaven and Earth Designs back in June this year, I can't believe I've been stitching all this time and I've not heard of Heaven and Earth Designs until this year. And it was because obviously because of the lockdown, I started watching Flosstube videos. And when I saw the size of it, I thought, wow, I really am going to have to grid this fabric, because I was a person that was using, or used to use, 18 count or 14 count Ada. And I started gridding it with fishing line. This one is the Maxima, from the Maxima line company. It's a Camelon version, I believe. It's like a dark red colour, so you can see it really well on white or cream Ada or light coloured Ada, or even like, actually you probably see it on all colours. Black, it works very well on black Ada as well. And this is the £8 fishing line. Now I know that you can get different weighted fishing lines, but this one seems to work quite well. It's not too thin, not too thick, and what's really great about it is your needle doesn't go through it. So you can stitch and just know that you're not gonna pierce it. And then when it comes to pulling the lines out, they come out so smoothly. So that's why I use the fishing line. So obviously when I started Heaven and Earth Designs, I hadn't heard of pre-gridded fabric, because gridding your own fabric is a monotonous job. It really is. It's yeah, quite boring. But anyway, how I grid is I'm up for 8, down for 2, up for 8, down for 2, up for 8, down for 2, and I do that in both directions until I get like a square. So hope that helps you with if you are gridding your own fabric. But quite honestly, I don't think I would look back now from pre-gridded or easy guide fabric. It just saves so much time, and these Heaven and Earth Designs especially, or any kind of full coverage design, they really are quite big. So yeah, that's my top tip really, to get the easy guide. But if not, then if you're anything like me, I've got loads of Ada, so I will use it over the time. And if I am doing a quite a big project, then obviously I will grid it as well. So that was just to answer that question. In terms of stitching, again, I've only actually stitched on 2 projects this week, which I will come on to shortly. And again, I haven't worked on any of the enchanted stitching challenges this week, but I am doing the monthly full coverage Fanatics challenge, which I will talk about after I show you my stitching. So the first thing that I worked on was Mini Virus Detected by Randall Spangler, and that's what it will look like. And this week I have done 2 hours on it and 376 stitches because I am desperate to finish this page. I got a bit carried away. I really wanted to finish this page and then I sort of went over here, but I really do want to finish that page. So I always think these ones look so good when you hold it like that, when you hold it far away. But so far I am at 9.39%, and I would love to reach 10% by the end of this month. That was my goal for November. So I've got 518 more stitches to do to achieve that goal. So I reckon I can do that. But I really just want to focus on getting that page done and then moving over to that one. And then I think I might come down. I'm not sure. But as you can see, I'm holding the material up with pegs. I really do need to get a like a Q-snap cover to go round. I just need to sort that out really. But I'm loving this. So this one is stitched on 20 count, easy guide, and it's 2/1, and absolutely loving the 20 count. So that one is there. I will obviously keep putting pictures of where I was at throughout. So that was that one. And then obviously, as the title suggests, I was completely addicted to my Storykeep Life is an Open Book Paris, which is by Amy Stewart. That's what it's going to look like. And this one is stitched on 18 count, 2/1. And what you will notice is I've taken out the grid lines because I don't need them in anymore. I've stitched that much on it. I don't need the grid lines in. So this was the grid lines that I did myself with a fishing line. They literally just pulled out. So this is where I'm at. It looks so amazing, doesn't it? And can you believe I'm at 83.91%? And I started this, I believe it was the 23rd of June. I started this year, and it's just honestly the most gorgeous design to stitch on, really. It's just beautiful. The more I stitch on it, the more I want to stitch on it. That's the problem. So this week I stitched on it for 17.5 hours. Most of those were at night, I will say. And I did 3,077 stitches. And to achieve my goal of 90% this month, I'd need to do another 2,152 stitches. I'm actually wondering though if I can get this finished. What do you guys think? Do you reckon I can do it? So I'm working each colour until all the stitches are done on it, basically. Yeah, so colour completion. So I've got quite a few colours that are 300 or so stitches, so I'm going to work on those next. I'm going to get all the 300s done, then I'm going to get all the ones that have got 100 or less done, and then I'm going to work on the ones that have got 100 and something in. So yeah, just love it, love it, love it, love it. So that's that one. And I know many of you guys have started that one because of seeing how mine has progressed. So honestly, I'd love to see how yours is looking. It's just, I just love that design. So it's just lovely to see all the different designs and different count aiders and all sorts of things. So please do share with me how you're getting on with yours. So as I said, I haven't done any challenges in the Enchanted Stitching Challenge group for probably a good couple of months now. Not because I don't like the challenges or anything, but certainly last month in October, it wasn't really a film that I could relate to. So for anybody that doesn't know, they focus on a Disney film each month and then they base challenges around it. And last month was Hocus Pocus, and it's not really a film that I would watch. This month's is Ratatouille. and I probably will watch the film and do the watch party challenge. But otherwise, I think part of it is because as well, the reason why I haven't done any challenges is because I really want to do my Paris Storykeep one, the one I just showed you, and I want to get that done. So I think I'll probably start again in December with what I'm working on, or the projects I've got that I can work on, because I do miss doing the challenges because it did get me doing lots of different projects. So yeah, I think I'll start again in December. So with the full coverage fanatics, I have been doing their monthly challenge, and their monthly challenge, well, one of their monthly challenges I should say, was the Wheel of Fortune. And what that was certain words, if you were doing it as a counting challenge, was certain words, and I've chosen the seasonal words. There's 5 words. There's gifts, family, holidays, celebrations and traditions. And basically for each letter you had to decide how many stitches. There was a couple of options and you had to decide. So I decided to do 250 stitches per letter, and one of the members created this beautiful chart that we could keep a measure of where we were with our stitches. So this is mine. So basically I've got my Paris Storykeep, so I finished one. I'm doing another one. I've got my mini virus detected, that's 1 word, and then I've got my ornament healing rose here. I haven't done anything on that yet this month. And then I've got my pink fairy, which I've done a few stitches on, which I showed last month. So I'm hoping to get those words done this month, but it might mean not finishing my Paris Storykeep, because I do like working on more than one project, but at the same time I really want to get my Paris Storykeep finished. I'm torn. What do you guys think I should do? Really, what would you do? Would you get a mixture of stitches in, or would you finish one? And I probably should just add in here, the reason why I want to get it finished is because my birthday is in December, middle of December, and I really wanted to have it finished so that I could start the New York version of the Storykeep, same by Amy Stewart. I could start that on my birthday knowing that I finished the Paris one. So that's why I'm sort of trying to get it finished. Yeah, decisions. But if you guys could help me with that, that would be great. So that's it for stitching this week. I will look forward to sharing with you how much further I've got with my progress next week. And I hope you've all had a great week and that you're keeping safe and well, and that you get lots of time for stitching. So take care everybody. Bye for now and happy stitching.